Right from the start, Sarah felt this was her home. She started attending Chabad when she was 5, just a little girl. And last month, we had a bat mitzvah, 8 years later, which was all we could have hoped and dreamed it would be. It's not the building or the chairs or the roof that makes Chabad home, it's the people inside, and that has been constant over the 8 years Sarah was here. As a family, I think we felt that same warm feeling. People that don't know too much about Chabad always looked at me very oddly when I told them that this is the shul that we joined with a last name like Evangelista. They just find that very surprising, but in 8 years as a family, we felt very warm and welcomed, and we were able to support Sarah in her Hebrew studies because of that.
So we started with Chabad with the preschool. We heard about the preschool from some friend of ours, and but it has become more than just a preschool. We love going to the holidays and not just participating ourselves, but just taking the kids, and it's so much easier, and it makes our life easier to take the kids for the holidays. But they just love going there because they think it's a play date. And just learning. For me, it's about learning new things that I didn't know, and in an environment that I feel comfortable and not, judged, and very patient with me, and makes it all worthwhile.
For me, it's there wasn't really a synagogue that we felt comfortable with. We tried a few in the area, and we didn't expect that his preschool would wind up being the synagogue we felt comfortable in, and it's become that, and it's become that to such an extent that when we're going to service, whether it's for Shavuos or Pesach or whatever, it feels like you're actually going to a friend's house. You're not going to synagogue, and I think that's clear conversations that, whether you have with Mandy or Malki or yourself, Yitzhak, or Batsheva, it's Pesach until almost 1 in the morning, and it was also at the same time one of the best Pesachs.
Each moment in time has its unique flavor. We have an opportunity to connect to a moment in time and really use that flavor or that message to help us, whether we're using a message to grow, whether we're savoring a moment in time to spend on a relationship with someone else. But by valuing each individual unit of time as separate and as special, we can have a more meaningful life.
The Chabad is a compartment of my life that I've also made time for. Time on Friday night to leave my office and get to temple on time for Shabbos services. Saturday morning, a compartment for me to get up and have my wife pick out my clothes so that I'm coordinated, and go to shul from 9:30 until 12:30, and then schmooze with my friends here. And it's just a matter of setting aside time for those things that are important.
My 10-year-old grandchild, Jesse, goes to the Hebrew school, and we've been very impressed with the ability that the teachers, and from the rabbis down to the whole staff, of invigorating a good spirit of my grandchildren in learning about and being actually enthused about learning about Judaism.
Everyone has their own life experiences. When we approach life with joy, then we allow ourselves to see and feel the goodness in everything that we have and everything that we're given. With this outlook, we could appreciate that all moments in time can be good moments. With so much to be joyful for, let us embrace it and celebrate.
Over my 8-year journey at Chabad, Chabad has become not only a Hebrew school, but a home for me and for my family. It's not only a place where I come to learn, but it's a lot of fun, and we do so many things that I wouldn't have the opportunity to do if I went anywhere else. And everyone here is like my family, and it's so much fun, and everything that I've learned has not been in a concrete, here you go, learn it way. It's been eating and dancing and singing and doing crafts, and I remember everything that I've done, and it's all been the best, and this has been one of the best journeys of my life.
I think all parents experience a tremendous amount of joy watching their children grow. And I know this September my husband and I had wonderful, wonderful pleasure watching our oldest son go off to college and find his own Chabad community and his own Chabad rabbi and his own Chabad group of friends. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful feeling to think that we had passed to him the pleasure that we felt in Chabad all these years, and that he had on his own gone to find that same feeling in his own school community.
At Chabad, we feel the joy of learning immediately upon entering the doors.
Hebrew school, I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. It was the most fun Hebrew school I ever went to.
I've gained so much from coming to Chabad, and the influences that I get from the rabbis and their families are not just the speeches on Shabbat or the information from a class, but I've learned how to carry myself as an adult throughout the years by seeing how they carry themselves. And it's the little moments, just a little conversation with one of the rabbis or their children or anybody at Chabad, anybody who's coming, just those little conversations here and there that really impact the most. That's really what I think is the most remarkable about this entire organization, that everybody there is your friend and everybody there you can trust, and you just have a great feeling that you're part of something special.